Hi there, it's Emma from Emma's Cards and Paper Crafts. Today I'm back with another video. I'm sorry I've been so inconsistent recently, but with my daughter back and forth from hospital with scans and x-rays and everything going on and cast changes. Last week we had her metal pins out of her arm, so finally the end is in sight with everything going on. Next week we go back and we'll hopefully have x-rays and the cast finally taken off. So hopefully my routine will be able to get a little bit better and more consistent. I will have a little bit more free time to be here and make videos for you guys. Today we're working on a spread in my Memories and More album. I'm still trying to catch up with that, so this is what I've been focusing on the last few weeks when I do have free time, because I have literally a huge pile of photos just sat to the side that I don't want to lose them because I've already printed them and everything. They're all ready to go in, so that's what I'm up to today. I've got a couple of stamp sets out to use for the project today, and also I'm going to use the Enjoy the Adventure Memories and More card pack. These have unfortunately retired now. I still have a massive stash of Memories and More cards because I just went over the top when I found that it was something I liked doing, so I bought lots and lots of them then. This Memories and More card pack actually was the one I used from in the album I showed you on a couple of videos ago, I think it was, of my trip in last October to Cornwall. I used these ones. I used about half a pack for our Cornwall trip last year, so I've got the rest of a pack here, not a lot left over really. I've still got quite a few stickers, so I've got those out ready, plus I got the second packet just in case I need more stickers. Got some stamps. These ones are quite good for doing dates and months and just a little bits and bobs. And then we've got a couple of little celebrations, or at least one celebration on the page I'm doing today that I'll use this one for. I haven't really planned ahead for this one as such. I've got the photos out and got a few cards out ready, but I haven't really planned what I'm going to be doing. So it's just a case of I'm going to wing it and hope that things go well. If it doesn't, this might be a long video and you might be sat here listening to me chatting about random stuff for a while I figure things out in my head. So I've got the photos I'm going to use for the first page all set up, and I've picked out a few cards that kind of go and the setup I'm going to use. I haven't stuck anything down yet because I thought I'd do that with you guys, and also decorate everything with stickers and stamps and stuff with you guys. So this is what I've laid out and this is what I've got to work with today. Tried to stick with the yellow peach and everything on this page because I like all of my pages to have sort of like a theme with each little section. So the little celebration we've got over here is Samuel. Way back in the beginning of February we had our presentation evening for the angling club that he's part of, and he actually won 11 trophies all by himself. He's not even 9 yet and he loves his fishing, so that's his big achievement. And then in February also, my oldest daughter broke her arm as well. So that's 2 broken bones in our family in the last few months. So it's just got a little bit much. So that's the first 2 there. And then for my youngest daughter's birthday, this is the one who's got her arm in a cast currently, she got guinea pigs for her birthday. So even though these photos are like 3 months old now, we're going to be working on February and March and get those in. I've still got a whole nother pile of photos off to the side to do, so we may do a second spread as well. I might do that on a separate video. Let's just see how long this one takes me. But let's start at the beginning. So we're going to do this one here as a little bit of a celebration. I'm going to do one card at a time. Pop this off to the side. We'll work on one card at a time. So we're going to bring this one up here. So we're going to get some stamps out of here. Like I said, I haven't planned anything, so I don't even know where most of my blocks are in front of me. I usually have a nice little stack, but they seem to have gone walkabout. We'll just work with what we've got. There's maybe 3 blocks here, and they're all massive ones. Let me check my drawers. perhaps the children have tidied for me. So I have lots of little drawers in front of me with all of my bits and bobs in. And I'm not sure where my blocks have gone. This is a really good start to this video. Not having any stamp blocks at all. So where have they gone? Spotted them. My daughter's put them in one of her little boxes and she's tidied up for me. She does like to tidy my desk sometimes, but sometimes it's more of a hindrance than a help because then I never know where anything is. So what stamp should we use for here? Let's go with You Did It. So You Did It's over here. I've only used a few of these so far. So we've got the Yay, You Did It, the little streamers, and let's use this balloon in the background, and we'll find the matching ink, which is, oh, and I've got everything balanced in front of me. My whole desk is a bit of a nightmare. Let's have that block actually to put the balloon on. So let's look at the colours in these. I think, oh, it doesn't say on there. Normally it has all of the colours on them, but I'm pretty sure that that's Petal Pink. Yeah, I think it's Petal Pink. Looks like Petal Pink to me. So I'm just going to stamp a balloon. Oh, we might get the balloon string out as well. So let's make it a little bit easier. Pop the balloon there. There we go. And we'll do the string in black. So I've got my memento. Put the stringy bit out. Which way do I want my string? The loop. Yeah, I'll put the loop at the top. I think I need to re-ink my memento soon because sometimes it seems good and other times not so good. Let's move the photo to one side. Right, you might get my head a minute. I just want to line this up. There we go. There's the string. Let's put that one to one side. So photo fits nicely. And then we'll do the You Did It in the bottom left corner. That's better. So again, you might get my head a minute. Just want to try and line it up. There we go. Plonk that one back there. So yeah, that's just a small collection of his trophies he won, but he wanted a picture to send to his teachers at school at the time, so we just laid a few of them out in front of him. So his biggest notable wins was he won the overall junior shore champion and the overall boat champion for the juniors, and of course that then meant he won the overall champion for the children for the whole year. So it was a big achievement for him. He got his name on the honours board, which he was quite happy about. So he's actually had his name on the honours board for the last 3 or 4 years. So he's been fishing since he was about 4 or 5. Fishing's daddy's thing. So I've just got some tear and tape there. I like to stick my photos down with tear and tape normally, because while it's permanent at the time, over time things can change, and you might decide to take photos out of albums and stuff for unknown reasons. And generally tear and tape's the one that I use anyway. After about 3 or 4 years, the glue usually breaks down a little bit and they're quite easy to peel off. Just in case things change, you can always put more glue on the back or tear and tape on the back. But I just like that it's not such a permanent fix. Full stop. Right, let's have a little bit of, let's put a little blue in there for the streamers, let's have a bit of balmy blue. I think balmy blue is what it is on the lines at the side here. So there we go. So that's that card finished. I just need to get my scrubby dubby out and cover over some of my inks again. Start with blank canvas for the next card, because otherwise I end up making a mess. I get ink everywhere, ink all over my hands. I'm not going to stamp an ink on every single card. Most of it will be stickers probably, but I do like to mix it up a little bit. So let's just scrub off all of these stamps we've used, put them away, because otherwise I end up losing them. Last Christmas, it might be the Christmas before actually, I was mass die cutting when we had the gingerbread and peppermint sweet, and I lost one of my dies. It took me 4 months to find it. It turns out it's stuck to the back of the stamp case, and then it'd been put back on the shelf, and where it was stuck to the back of the stamp case, I didn't think to look there. I just looked at my die case, checked the desk, wasn't there, and then one day when I was least expecting it to turn up, way after I'd finished kneading it, it finally did turn up. So I just didn't want that to happen again, so let's pop all of these back. I like to keep them in a cellophane just because it stops them from losing their sticky so quickly. If yours do lose the sticky though, you can wash them with warm water and washing up liquid or a bit of hand soap or something, and it brings the sticky back. So not all is lost. I've had one stamp set that literally I've washed several times because it's just been used that much, and they were such small stamps to start with, they didn't really have much to cling on with. Right, so that's that stamp set done. That's that card done. The next one is Madeline's X-ray and Madeline's cast. She was quite lucky. She was only in a cast for, well, she was only in a back slab for 3 weeks, and then she had a splint for 3 weeks after that, just because she still had a little bit of pain in it. I think I've ripped that a little bit too big. So there we go, there's a bit of tape for each of them. I'm going to stick these down. So at some point I will be putting a new order in, and when I do put my order in, there is actually a new offer coming. I will confirm dates in the description box below, but coupons are back. For every certain amount you spend, you'll earn a coupon, and then coupons are redeemable the following month for a discount off of whatever you want to buy, or for free product. I think you just have to pay postage. Like I said, I'll give you more details about that later on, because I don't have them right in front of me right now. So I'm going to pop a little flower on here just so it ties in with the other page. I'll probably write up a little bit of paper on this at a later date and write on the back the dates and things of when it happened. But there you go, that's a quick and easy one. So there you go, that coordinates with the card that's going to go below. So this, the guinea pigs, we got Omi, which is short for omelette, and Luna with an R at the end because he's a boy. Originally we was going to go for girls, and she'd already picked the names before we went to go and get them. So we just had to go with the flow, and we had to do it Luna with an R at the end. So these are, the pigs are quite small here. We've actually got newer pictures somewhere of them, and they've grown to about double the size now. They were teeny tiny little things when we got them, but now they're nearly 4 months old. No, they are 4 months old already. So not really sure what to put on this one. I might go with the So Glad We're Friends, just because it's already a busy pattern in the back. I want some more negative space, and obviously it's got black and white here. So obviously I don't want to fill it out with more flowers, and we don't need a dog because we've not got a dog. We've got guinea pigs. Yeah, I think we'll go with I'm so glad we're friends. Let's just stick these down. Most of these photos are all kind of like the right size I wanted anyway. Some of them I cut down occasionally. So when I print them at the moment, I don't have a photo printer at home yet. So I quite often go to Boots and just do a whatever it's called, a collage print of like say 8 to 12 photos at a time. And when that's on a 6x4 card, they come out like reasonable small sizes, so you get sort of like 8 to 12 photos on a card, and then they're just the right size for what I want for making these. Relatively cheap to print, they're only about 20p or something per print, so that's what we like to do at the moment until I invest in a photo printer. I was thinking of getting one of those selfie printers. I've heard a lot of people talk about them and say that they're good, so might look into one of those. But I'm not sure if I could cut those photos to downsize them if I wanted to. So that's another thing I'd have to look into. Because if they're sort of like Polaroid type photos printed, then I'm not sure you'd be able to cut them or not. I'm just going to plop that one there. My technical words and all that lot with plopping. And then I'm just going to use this one here as well, actually, just to pop that in the corner. I think that's it really for that one. I don't have much else to go on there in the way of stickers. I can't think of any embellishments that I've got that pop out at the moment. Let's have a look. No, I haven't really got. Let's have a look. Oh, excuse me, rather tired. Work has just been exhausting lately, which is why I haven't got here as well. So I'm going to say that page is done. I'm not liking that that's not quite straight. Carefully peel. That's a good thing about these memories and more stickers. You can peel and re-stick if they're not quite right. There we go. I just wanted it quite flush to the edge. So that one's done. So even though this one here doesn't have any photos on it, I'm going to stick a few of the little frosted dots on. These are from the Irresistible Blooms suite. I think I'm just going to stick a few of the yellow ones on. I might even put a couple of pink as well. There we go. 5 should be plenty. And let's find some glue. This is going to be fun because my tweezers are still missing. Nothing ever stays where it's supposed to in this house. The joys of having 4 children, especially one that likes to snoop and steal. He's a little magpie. Sees something shiny and he takes it. There we go. I think that one had a little bit too much glue on it, but it'll dry clear. That's a good thing about Tombow. This time I've not put enough glue. Yep, that's done. My pokey tool returned, so let's try and scrape a tiny bit of glue off of here. As I put a bit too much. And put it on the back of this tiny pink one. Oh, now it's stuck to my finger. Okay. One last one. So even though I'm not really doing much with this card, I just like to decorate it just a little bit, just to make it mine, so to speak. So that's that card done. I'll pop that one up in front of me so it's got time for those to dry without them falling off. Next up is Omi. So my daughter's giraffe obsessed as well, so they've got a little giraffe bed that they sleep in, except for, obviously you can see in the I think it's, yeah, this photo here, you can see they used to quite easily both fit in there. Well, now not so much. You're lucky if you can get one of them in there because they've grown so big now. So I'm going to trim this photo down a little bit just because it looks rather big on there. So just take a little bit off the bottom. And then let's measure it against this card again. There we go, that looks better. And my tape's gone. There it is. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on sometimes. So I don't put overly lots of tape on my projects, but just enough to hold it as a permanent adhesive. So next up, back to stickers. Let's put some flowers on this one. Okay, I've got some leaves here as well. I peeled off before and then decided against them. So there we go, nice little Omi. Next card. So on this one, I'm going to do a little bit of stamping as well. So I've got the months here. So I'm going to put February and the, maybe, yeah, I think I'll just put February. So we remember it was February that we got them. Maybe a day to remember. Actually, we got them in March, actually, the very beginning of March. My daughter's birthday is the 19th. We got them a week or so before, so they were in March, so we want to stamp March on there, not February. Let's find March. There it is. And then, what colour are we here? That's Mango. Is it Mango Melody? Where is my mango? Why do we not have? We don't have mango anymore, do we? Let's pick a different colour then. But yeah, that's why these are retired, because they've got some of the old colours in that we don't have anymore. What colour should we go with? Or should we just go boring black? Or maybe, you know what, let's heat emboss it. It's going to get a bit noisy and it might take me a few minutes to find all my bits and bobs, but let's heat emboss it, it'll be fun. So let's find my embossing powders. There's my heat gun. So it is somewhat organised here, just organised chaos. And what colour should we do it in? Let's see what colours we've got. Black, white. White won't be much good. Neither will clear. Silver. Copper. Gold. Should we go silver or gold? Let's go silver. Put those back in there. This let me just find a plug socket to plug in my thing. Oh, conveniently there's one right next to me. Doesn't very often happen like that. So, and this is where it can all go terribly wrong, and I can make a terrible mess. I've got a bit of old card here. So, let's try and get this straight as well. Didn't even mount it straight, did I? So there's March. That will do. That should be well and truly covered. I really need to get a little paintbrush or something up here to get rid of the little odds and ends. I need to get one of those embossing buddies. I know you can't get them anymore, but an embossing buddy would stop all the extra little bits sticking. But tip all that back in there carefully. Let's see, there was a bit of something on that card, which is why it's stuck there as well. There we go, not too much of a mess. But prior warn you, it's going to get noisy now. So there we go, you can just see it pop in now. All done. So sometimes embossing does warp your cards a little bit. You can see it's given a tiny bit, but where it's going to be laid flat in the album you won't notice. So that's that. Where's I pop the sticker? Just here. So this was the first day we got them home, and she was so excited to give them a cuddle. So it was a quick cuddle before we put them in their cage so they could settle down and find their way in their new home. So yeah, they're both little boys. Originally wanted to get girls, but they didn't have any girls there. And I since found out that boys are actually a lot harder for them to sell. I'm not sure why they would find it more difficult to sell boys, but perhaps it's because boys don't always get along so well. We do have a slightly more dominant boy, so Luna does like to say hi to Omi quite a lot. Boys being boys. What should we put on this one? We've already got flowers on the other one. Let's go with a big flower and a butterfly maybe. The butterfly's going the wrong way that I want it to go though. We'll do so exciting, because why not? It is so exciting. It was her birthday present, and she's, for 5, she's doing quite well looking after them herself. She's not always so willing to go out and feed them and clean the cages, but she's getting there. She likes to make piggy salads occasionally, and her big sister Molly's actually come forth and decided she likes guinea pigs as well. She's saving up for her own guinea pigs, so I'm going to have a whole mental house full of guinea pigs soon. So this card we're going to trim down a little bit. It's just a little bit too big for this card. I think I might trim it on 2 edges, just to get rid of all of the background. That's nice. Don't need my laundry in the background, do we? So that fits up there nicely now. And just pop that in the bin. the bin, tidy as we go. Trying to get into the habit of tidying as I go, because it gets quite tricky otherwise. In such a small space, I end up with such a mess. I'm sure there'll be plenty to clear up after this. So as we're already at half an hour, I'll probably do the next page spread on another video. I'll probably record it straight after this one, but don't want to bore you guys with an hour-long video. I will save some of it for next week, and then it means I've got ahead a little bit. I won't say ahead. Never say ahead, because I'm never ahead with these things lately. So what have we got here? Oh, we're going to put So Sweet there, I think. So just put it on the yellow bit here. That looks cute. And then what stickers have we got left over here? Maybe we'll go with the blue leaves. There we go, so there's that one. So let's bring back in my album now, make some space. And that one's dried now as well. And then we can slot it all together and pop them in their gaps. So this is literally as simply as just slotting them in the album pages. My eyesight is rubbish today. I think the lighting in here is not great. The weather outside's horrible. First time we've had proper rain in a good few weeks, so I'm not complaining. The garden needs a good water. I don't want to pop those gems off, so extra careful there. There we go. So you'll see in most of these videos that Amelia's holding Omi. Omi is the more friendlier of the two. So when we first got him, she did only really want to hold him to start with. Luna's taken nicely to me. So Luna gets lots of cuddles from me. And he's become a lot friendlier now. So we're working on that. She does give Luna hugs every now and again. But they're still loved the same. She just struggles with him being a bit skittish. So Mummy gets lots of Luna hugs. Oh, that one was a bit stiff to get in there. So there we go. There's that spread we've done today. And then, so our next one, obviously we'd have 4 small cards. Might work some of it on the back of these to save on cards, but obviously these ones are upside down and sideways, so those ones I'll probably start new cards with, and I'll probably pick out a different layout because I don't want 4 little ones right next to it. I like to mix it up a little bit. Maybe we'll have 2 big ones. Just looking at the photos that I've got up next, it'll probably be 2 big ones, so let's get that one out. Prep that ready for the next one. So it's as simple as that. You make your album how you want it, when you want it. Thank you for watching today. I will leave more details of the upcoming coupons offer down below in the description if you want to check it out. Also, I will leave details to order as well. Or feel free to pop over to my Facebook, which is at Emma's Cards and Paper Crafts as well. You can send me a message there if you want to, if you wanted to make an order through me rather than through the website, just in case you're not all that familiar with how the website works. Or I'm more than happy to help you and show you how the website works. So do pop back again for my next video. I'm also got to do my July birthday cards video as well, so I'll be making some birthday cards as well. So that's what's coming up in the next couple of videos. I've got a free day today, so I might kind of batch record today and give you sneak peeks of some photos maybe on the wall of what's coming up, so you can look forward to it. Thank you for watching again, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.